the Delft B1 monologue can feel intimidating. But don't worry. Bonjour. My name is Jakar Sarla and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I will show you how to structure your response, use transition words, and speak with confidence in the Delft B1 monologue section. So let's get started. As you know, this video is part of the free Delft B1 crash course where we have already covered the writing section, and I have already uploaded videos on formal and informal email writing with writing argumentative and narrative essays. Additionally, as part of this French speaking guide, I have already uploaded a video on guided interview for Delft B1 exam. If you haven't checked these videos already, I'll attach the links to the same in the description box below. Do watch them. And also don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for free Delft tips and tricks. So let's dive in. You see, we'll first understand this task. In this task, you receive a topic and you have 10 minutes to prepare. Your task is to speak for 3 to 4 minutes about it. You'll be given 2 to 3 guiding points to help you structure your response. And your goal is to express your opinion clearly and explain your ideas with example. So diving deep into how you can approach the monologue section, the first thing I would advise you is to follow this simple structure. Talk about the introduction, wherein you state your opinion and your topic. The next is followed by a body, wherein you give 2 to 3 reasons and arguments with examples. And finally, the conclusion, wherein you summarize your main points and give a final thought. If I take an example topic like Le sport est-il important pour la santé? Is the sport important for health? You see, a bad answer to this would be Je pense que c'est important. This is quite simple and there's no structure as such followed. It says, I think that this is important. But a good response to this question would have been, à mon avis, le sport est essentiel pour la santé. D'abord, il nous aide à rester en forme. In my opinion, sport is essential for health. First, it helps us to stay fit and you go on. So you see, this followed a structure. You began with the introduction wherein you stated your topic. Then you are going to give 2 to 3 arguments. And finally, you have a conclusion. So there's a flow line that has been followed in structuring a good response to this question. Next up is you must use transition words. You see, to make your speech flow naturally and smoothly, you must use connectors. Connectors like premièrement, that is first of all, ensuite, next, en revanche, on the other hand, par exemple, for example, pour conclure, to conclude, can be used. For example, uh, in a response to the same topic, d'abord, le sport réduit le stress. Ensuite, il améliore notre concentration. That is, firstly, the sport reduces your stress, then it improves our concentration. You see, I used connectors like d'abord and ensuite. So this helps the examiner know that you're quite fluent and comfortable with speaking the language naturally. Next up, I would advise you to speak clearly and naturally. Avoid memorizing full sentences. Instead, speak slowly and confidently. Focus on clarity over complexity. For example, the response to a question might possibly be J'estime que l'impact écologique de cette question est considérable. You see, this response was too complex. One cannot think of it on the spot if one is not that confident and hasn't practiced much. Rather, it's better that you would have approached and said, Je pense que c'est un problème important pour l'environnement. That is, I think that this is a problem, this is an important problem for the environment. This sentence is quite simple and easy to structure on the spot when thinking and speaking simultaneously. Next up, I would advise you to use simple but correct French. It's okay to keep it simple. Use short and clear sentences. Don't stress about fancy vocabulary. And what if you get stuck? Don't panic. Use filler phrases to keep speaking. Like, uh, como di, that is, how to say, or you could say, si je ne me trompe pas, that is, if I'm not mistaken, or je voudrais ajouter que, I would like to add that. So, you see, uh, these sentences would help you keep on going and thinking if you are still making up points in your head for the monologue. And if you don't understand something, just simply ask, pouvez-vous répéter s'il vous plaît? Or je ne suis pas sûr de comprendre. It's okay to ask the examiner to repeat something, but keep it simple and correct and just go on speaking naturally and smoothly. And finally, manage your time well. This would be my ideal 10-minute prep strategy for the monologue. I first read the question and key points carefully. I plan 3 key points with bullet points. And finally, I practice out loud to feel more confident. To discuss an example response to a question, let's practice with a real Delft-Beaven topic. The topic is les réseaux sociaux sont-ils une bonne chose? That is social media a good thing? I'll first read the response out to you. À mon avis, les réseaux sociaux ont des avantages et des inconvénients. D'un côté, ils permettent de communiquer avec des amis. Par exemple, quand on vit à l'étranger, on peut rester en contact facilement. En revanche, ils peuvent être addictifs et nuire à la concentration. En conclusion, je pense qu'il faut les utiliser avec modération. I'll read out the translation line by line. That is, in my opinion, social networks have advantages and disadvantages. On the one hand, they allow you to communicate with friends. For example, when you live abroad, you can stay in touch easily. On the other hand, they can be addictive and hinder concentration. In conclusion, I think they should be used in moderation. You see, this response had a clear structure. It began with an introduction wherein it stated the topic, then it was followed by 2 arguments, that is, one in favor and one against it, and finally it ended with a conclusion. It used words like amon avi, and also it used connectors like d'un côté, par exemple, en revanche, en conclusion, and this response was quite natural and quite smooth in its structure and its ideas. So this is the way you could approach your Delft-Beaven monologue. And now you know how to structure your Delft-Beaven monologue, use transition words, and stay confident. If you found this video helpful, give it a like, subscribe, and comment if you have any doubts or queries. I would be happy to help. Merci!